So Used To, in a nutshell, is a play about, or asking the question, can you escape what you know? Can you escape where you've come from? Billy, who's 15, she's going to take her GCSEs, and the kind of central relationship is the relationship she has with her dad. It's sort of Billy's journey towards her ambitions and what she wants to be versus, I suppose, what her parents are.
So Acceptance is about a brilliant young musician who applies to an Ivy League university. Unfortunately, she's not being judged on, her talents or her potential. A very controversial incident from her past comes back to haunt her. And so the whole play becomes, can she get the people who are judging her to rise above their biases? And is there actually life, beyond rejection if she is rejected from this university? There's this quote that I really like that I have framed up on my desk. It's, from the crooked timber of humanity, no straight thing was ever made. And I think actually all my plays are about, how reality is just so much more complex than ideology.
So the Phlebotomist is about genetics, I suppose. It looks at these genetic tests that you can have already, where you send off a bit of your DNA and then you receive a breakdown which gives you loads of information, but including the diseases that you have the propensity to develop. And the Phlebotomist looks at a world where it's really normal for everybody to have those tests. So everyone knows much more information about their medical future, so to speak, than most people do these days. The play centres around three main characters: B, Aaron and Shah. B is a phlebotomist, which is why the play is called The Phlebotomist. And then she meets Aaron, and they end up in a relationship. And I guess the play kind of centres around their relationship and watching them go from their mid-20s into their late 20s.
To kind of be having those conversations about who's going to be in it and what it's going to look like and that kind of stuff, and it feels really real now.
I think having a studio space in such a prestigious theatre like the Hampstead is incredibly valuable for new writers.
And I've just watched so many things over the years here, both on the main stage and downstairs, and I've just felt that downstairs opening was just such an amazing thing for new writing.
Well, it's actually going to be on in a theatre. It's not this weird idea that I had in my head. It's actually going to be on stage with real people saying the lines. And that's really cool.